Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a regular makeup tutorial for you, which is crazy because this is my first one in a month. If you're new to my channel, I was uploading a new video every single day in October, and so those were all Halloween looks. They would vary from things that were super bloody, gory, body paint, characters, even things on my hands. So I'm really excited that I just get to do a regular makeup tutorial for you today. Before we get into it though, I just wanted to say thank you for all of the positive feedback that I got on my Halloween videos. You guys really seem to love them, and without you, I wouldn't even be making these videos. So thank you so much for all the love, support, sharing my videos, liking them, commenting on them. I really do appreciate it. For today's video though, I'm just going to be doing a voiceover. Since October is over and we're heading into November, Thanksgiving is just around the corner, I wanted to do a fall inspired look. And so I have some like brown, orange eyeshadow, really thick black eyeliner, and then also just like a nude lip. So I am going to start uploading just once a week again, and that's going to be on Thursdays. So make sure you guys turn on your notifications. I did link all of my social medias below, and that includes Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, all of it. But anyways, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm doing is taking my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and with a damp beauty blender, I applied it all over my face, and then I started blending it into my skin. I didn't record it, but to prep my face, I just washed it and then applied some of my Mario Badescu moisturizer. After my foundation, I'm using my LA Girl HD Pro Concealer, and with a flat concealer brush, I'm applying it underneath my eyes first, and then blending it out with the beauty blender. Next, I'm doing my upper lip and my chin. And then my forehead and the bridge of my nose. Lastly, just to give the eyeshadow a nice base, I applied some concealer on my eyelids. Now I'm going in with my Revolution baking powder, and I just applied this underneath my eyes, and this is just so that underneath my eyes wouldn't crease up. Then I'm taking my butter bronzer, and this stuff smells so good. It's the best smelling bronzer I've ever used. It's really inexpensive also. I used a flat contour brush, and I first did the hollows of my cheeks, and then as soon as I've made the contour line, I went ahead and just blended it up, and then I also did it along my jawline. So I didn't want just a very harsh contour, I wanted to actually make it bronzy. So I used my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I went ahead and just applied that in the same spots. Also my forehead with a fluffy angled brush. And then this blush, it's not necessarily a certain brand. My mom actually made this blush for me when I first started getting into makeup. I'm pretty sure she just mixed a couple of colors together, and I love it. So I use it pretty often. For my eyebrows, I first brushed them up with a spoolie, and then I'm taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and just with a flat angled brush, I started to shape my eyebrows. And then I took just a little bit of concealer and I cleaned up around my brows, underneath, and on top. And with something similar to what we were using underneath my eyes, I took another flat concealer brush. I think this one was smaller, and I just started blending that concealer. Now, this is my Morphe 350 palette. It's kind of inconvenient because it doesn't have any names of colors, so I went ahead and just recorded what I was pointing to. The first one was a white that I used for underneath my brow for a highlight. This next one is almost like a mixture of a really light orange and brown that I put in my crease. Next is one that more orange than yellow. Pretty light shade though, and I'm going to use this as a transition color, so I put it right beneath my crease and then also on my eyelid. And then for this brown, I used it on the outer corner of my eye. And then for the last color, I took this bright orange and I applied it right above my crease. So I just used a little bit of this one since it is a really intense color. And then I just started blending all of those colors together. And then for the inner corner of my eye, I didn't want to use any glitter, so I just used that white shade that I used as a highlight. It almost gives it a matte look, and then just with one of the lighter orange colors, I used that for underneath my lash line. And then I'm taking this mascara, I believe it's L'Oreal. This is actually a really great one, and it is really inexpensive as well. And so I just applied some of that on my top and bottom lashes. And then for eyeliner, this is the NYX Epic liner. I really like this one because it is a super thin felt brush. These are my favorite types of eyeliner. They're really easy to use. And so I first started making a line from the outer corner of my eye and then started bringing it in. Of course, you want the outer to be a lot thicker. And then as you get closer to the inner part of your eye, you want to make that line very, very thin. If it tends to be too thick, it almost makes your eyes look like they're closed and a lot smaller than what they are. So after I've made the line, I went ahead and just started coloring it in with the felt pen. And then I put on some fake eyelashes. I believe these ones are Allure, the Luxe edition. I just used some black eyelash glue. It makes it a lot easier, especially when you're using black eyeliner. It blends in and you can't see the glue. And this is actually just a lip gloss that I got in an Ipsy bag a couple of months ago. I really like it because it is a nude, but it's also a gloss. And then the last thing that I did was I took my Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette and I used this gold color. I went ahead and just applied that to my cheekbones, also the bridge of my nose and my forehead. And then after I'm done with that, that completes the look. So this is something really simple that I really like for the fall. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next week.